Morning and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be going over another farm for Shadowlands. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so today I thought I would actually start farming up in some other different areas as well as Bastion and all that. And today we're in Maldraxxus. Now, Maldraxxus is a great farming location. I actually did a nice little farm of that overall, and quite frankly we actually managed to get a lovely amount of Marrowroot. Now this actual thing actually sells rather well, and I actually got quite a lot of them in the grand scheme of things. So overall, in an hour's worth of farming, I have managed to get around about 306 Death Blossom as well as 212 Marrowroot. The thing of note as well, I got 18 Nightshade going along with that. But overall, this was actually a really pleasant farm to actually do. And quite frankly, I've done pretty much all of those farms already, and all of the zone specific farms for herbalism already, which we'll be overviewing in the next couple of days, of course. But other than that, the actual farm for this one is the easiest. You come into less amount of mobs when you're actually doing it, and it's pretty damn good gold per hour. The gold per hour for me was 42,767. This was absolutely amazing. If we pull it up on the recorder right there, we can see that the Nightshade came in a total of about 4,835 gold. Death Blossom was about 15,000 gold, and the Marrowroot in total was about 22,000. Bringing our total up to 42,767 gold for the hour's worth of farming. Of course, I actually took into consideration what you guys asked yesterday in the comment section. The root, it will be underneath the WorthIT Import. So, the WorthIT Import and the root import will obviously be separate. So if you want to import into root, you go to the root one, and when you go to WorthIT, you add that one into WorthIT for valuation. Now overall, the exports will be there for you to actually do, so let's actually have a look at the actual farm. Now the farm in question is really actually quite good. It's really simple. All you have to do is, I start off over here in the Theatre of Pain part right here, and Theatre of Pain, Maldraxxus, and basically you just go around the outskirts of this area. You're not going around like majorly when you're actually doing this farm. It's actually really dead simple. Now, for obvious reasons, this is not the place where you would want to start. You have to actually jump down to the bottom, and there are a few mobs, but once you're actually level 60, some of these mobs are like level 54, so you don't actually aggro them very easily. You do still aggro them, but it's like you don't actually aggro them as much as you would. Now overall, I did find that this farm was pretty damn good in the grand scheme of things, and you can actually find so many of these different types of actual herbs all over the place if you just follow the route. The route is super short, but the route is enough so that all of the nodes would have respawned by the time you finished your actual farm for that lap, so to speak. So obviously you would come into contact with some, if you are a lower level, mobs that would actually attack you. So these guys here, but they're like level 54 for me, so they're grey, so all I have to do is just run around. It's pretty damn easy. Judging by this 42,000 gold per hour, I can't complain with this actual farm. It's pretty damn good, and it's an ease of use farm. It's the Marrowroot actually sells really well, and overall it just tends to be a very good farm at the moment. Obviously I'm testing with all of the others like Widow Bloom and also the Vigil's Torch as well. Need a few adjustments to those farms, but other than that they seem to be doing quite well at the moment as well. But overall, this farm definitely was worth my time. It was definitely worth it, and yeah, it seems to be going quite well with all that. Now the other thing of note that I want to clear up is what people asked me yesterday as well. How do you import roots? So we'll quickly go over that right now. You do /roots, you bring up your roots add-on, and all you have to do is press your roots part in there, and you just paste the import string in there. Do not get confused with the WorthIT one and the roots one. Obviously I know they're like the same different types of serialization for that, so just be prepared for that. But just look out for the little tags. I make little headers that actually split it up for you, because some of you guys were getting the incorrect ones, and when it comes towards WorthIT, you just import it in the recorder. So there's two ways to in order to import those things right there. Overall, that is how you would do it. You would post that into roots for the root, and for WorthIT you put it into the WorthIT recorder. And yeah, I'll make sure that today's one that it's very clearly laid out for you guys in order to actually do. But overall, this farm is relatively easy to do. You really can't complain with it. Marrowroot sells really well. It's actually doing rather well in the grand scheme of things. It's actually like one of the top herbs, I would probably say, at the moment, and for the gold per hour that you're investing, it's definitely well worth it for you. And yeah, I would definitely go for that overall. So that is basically what's actually coming about. Over here though, this is where I'm actually running over to right now while I was talking. This part here, there are some elite mobs, so just be prepared. Obviously some of them are actually dead at the moment, but just be prepared if you are going to follow this route. There is a big elite mob that will try and attack you. If you just are on like a druid or something, you can just bypass that just by running straight through, but he can daze you. So just be prepared that you may get caught out if you aren't careful. So that's something I need to actually bear in mind right there. Overall, it's really easy in order to do. It's quite frankly a pretty damn easy farming. So other than that, guys, that is pretty much all I'm going to say for the video for today. Take it easy and have an awesome rest of the day. If you want to support the channel and help make the channel even better, then why not check out the Patreon? Members get additional info, gold making resources, and Patreon specific content. The link is located in the description down below. Thank you and have an awesome day.